In this recording, I'll show you how, with the help of Steve Miley, we have integrated Kiwix and MoodleBox on a Raspberry Pi. Now, the combination of Kiwix and MoodleBox provides offline access to a very large amount of content. And then we created quizzes to assess student comprehension of the content we presented them. MoodleBox has powerful assessment capabilities, and it is flexible enough to accommodate any level of education or subject. Here we have our Kiwix course. This is a link to a book that we have downloaded from Kiwix. This particular book is Wikipedia for Schools. And we can search on a few things here. I'm going to do a quick search on organisms. And you'll notice that we get 4,000 different pages or entries regarding organisms. Here's the one that I would like to talk about. So you'll notice this is a very comprehensive article about organisms. Now, I've taken a portion of that article and I've copied it and put it up as a page on my Moodle course. So here's the portion of that article. Now you'll notice that all of the hyperlinks that were in that article are still active. So I can check on evolution and I'll get all of that information. I can click on fungus and we'll get a whole article on fungus. So this would provide me access to all of the content in the Kiwix for Schools, which has 6,000 articles, over 26 million words, 50,000 images. It's based on the UK national curriculum. The articles are organized by school subject, and they include art, citizenship, geography, mathematics, and more. All of the pages were selected from the English Wikipedia, and then they were checked by the staff of SOS Children to ensure the suitability, and any inappropriate content was removed. So this is a huge amount of material available to schools without internet access using the Kiwix platform. So let's take a look here. We can go to a portion to one of the pages on the organism page and look at jellyfish. So we'll go back to the course. So we have this page on organisms. We have a page on organism, and then I created copied a portion of the selection on jellyfish here. So, and then there's a quiz created. That's a comprehension quiz about the content on this page. So we'll look here, preview the questions. I have just 2 of them in here for demonstration purposes. I think this was functionality. No, actually it's cooperation. They function as an individual. Finish the attempt. I can go back and check my answers if I want, or I can submit all and finish. And it says I got a correct answer here. And the answer is correct here. So, and we reinforce by providing the correct answers to the students. So this is a reinforcement of reading comprehension. Now let's look at the quiz that we created from the jellyfish article. We'll preview the question. Again, we put in a couple of questions. So we got a hard shell. That's not going to be the right answer, but I'll show you what happens. By using fins, again, that's probably not the right answer. I could return, and this quiz has been set up so that I can have 2 different tries. So there's one more attempt to use if I want to. I'm going to just submit all and finish. And my response here is incorrect. The correct answer is stinging cells in their tentacles. So I have, we show the students the correct answers. They can go back if they want to and correct their answers. Again, I got the wrong one. We provided them the correct answer here. Now, here's another page. So I took that jellyfish article and I put it in a AI tool and I asked it to edit it for second or third grade level. So it shortened up the article, shortened up the sentences. The words are a little simpler, and we added an image to help students understand what a jellyfish is. So that's the article. And what this is showing is the ability for a teacher to modify content to meet the learning level of their students. And we always want to be able to do that if we can, using open educational resources on a MoodleBox that we've gotten from Kiwix. That's all possible to us. So we go back to the course and we can look at that quiz. Again, here, the second or third graders, we just have true or false. I think this is true. Next page. I think that's, so I'm going to click false just to see what happens. I'm going to submit all and finish. And the answer is correct. Baby jellyfish. There's a red X here. Baby jellyfish stick to rocks. The correct answer is true. Okay, so I learned something, and that's reinforcing comprehension for students. Types. There's many different ways to present quiz questions and feedback. And so any of the quiz questions, prompts, feedback, or answers can include any type of media. It can be audio, video, images, recorded voice, any of those, or links to other articles. All of those can be added to any portion of the quiz. Let's look at a couple other types of quizzing. So here's a quiz that's for South African R-level math. Now, we used an AI tool and asked it to give us 5 questions that are aligned to South African R-level math standards. And here's what we got. The AI tool just gave us the text and the correct answers. We needed to add in the pictures, which isn't that difficult to do. So we'll just suggest that that's 3. Again, words plus images so that kindergarten students can learn reading as well as math at the same time. Here's an example of asking them to name the shape. They can read the word. They can get the correct answer. Here we're asking them to understand the concept of longest. Which one is longest? Pencil. Next page, we're looking at patterns of words. Red, blue, yellow, green, red, blue, yellow, green. So yellow, and the next one would be green. Finish the attempt. Submit all and finish. And very good. Yes, that's right. Now here's an example of adding a little bit of audio.
Great job on finishing that quiz.
Now, obviously, we would hope that the teacher would be able to record some positive feedback that the student could hear when they're taking the quiz. That's useful at any learning level. So that's one example of the kind of assessment that we can do using MoodleBox when we have brought in content from Kiwix. In another video, we'll show you some of the many other ways that you can do assessment of learning with the tools that are standard in MoodleBox.